Hey y'all, Rick, Fearless, Strokers Dallas, Strokers Ice House, Punch Wally Garage, Fearless Services. Good morning. How you doing, all right? Today is Monday, April 21st, 2025, year of our Lord, season number 3, episode number 111. In today's show, we are going to talk about the Super Bowl. Let's go. In My Life, the 365 Project, coming to you almost live from almost downtown Dallas in the powerful CHUMP studio. Today's show is brought to you by Reliable Diamond Tool. That's ready2.com, REDITOO.com. Check them out. Also brought to you by Simpson Motorcycle Helmets. If you got a $100 head, you should wear a $100 helmet. But if your head is priceless, like mine, you should wear a Simpson. They are the best. We are a dealer. StrokersDallasMerch.com. Spire, S-P-I-R-E, Construction Inc.com. They are a full-scale residential general contractor. Give them a call. Tell them I sent you. Anything you need done at your house, heating, air conditioning, your roof leaks, you got a floor problem, you want to build a new bathroom, SpireConstructionInc.com. Tell them I sent you. Maverick Harley Davidson, Longhorn Harley Davidson, the official Harley dealers for Strokers Dallas and Strokers Ice House. Check those fine folks out. But right now, let's me and you turn off the news, take a stroll down memory lane. Not memory, memory lane. Today, the Mr. Peabody Wayback Machine goes back to, let me see, I don't remember. I'm going to say 1993. 1993, the Cowboys played in the Super Bowl, and I went. I went with Don Rasco. He was my biggest customer and a good friend. He's like a dad to me. And we called him Rasco. And Rasco was a very different kind of guy. He was East Texas redneck from Grand Saline, Texas. He couldn't read or write, but he could figure how much paint it's going to take to paint an apartment complex. He'd either look at the plans, or we'd get in a pickup truck and he'd drive around it drinking beer, and he could say, write this down, Ricky. I'd write down, okay, it's going to take this much per unit, this much doors, this much rails, this much. And he'd say, multiply that times 333. That's this. That's how much paint it's going to take. So I took him to the Super Bowl. Glidden, Mr. Bender asked me if I wanted to take him, and I said, yes, sir. Just so happens Dallas was in the Super Bowl. Mr. Bender said, Rick, you like to gamble? And I said, no, sir, but Rasco does. And he said, well, good. He said, I'm going to stop y'all by Las Vegas for a day or two on the way. Yes, sir. He said, I won't give you any gambling money, but I'll pay for everything else. Yes, sir. And we had the best time when we got to L.A. for the Orange Bowl, the Super Bowl, in, what was it, Pasadena. We went to, what's it called, Universal Studios. So we got to tour that. We got to party with Mae West and Betty Boop and W.C. Field. Yes, I said W.C. Field. All those guys. Not real, but the lookalikes. And it was a trip that I'll never forget. Speaking of trips I'll never forget, in a couple of weeks, I'm going to go on the Kyle Petty charity ride. I'm still going to do the show, but it's going to be a much altered show. I may do it in the morning before the ride. I may do it during lunch of the ride. Who knows when I'm going to do it. We start in Traverse City, Michigan, and we wind up somewhere in Virginia. We're going to go by the Henry Ford Museum for a tour. We're also going by the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We're also, for my friends of y'all that live in Pennsylvania, we're also making a stop in Erie, Pennsylvania, I believe. And I love Erie, Pennsylvania. So Google Kyle Petty Charity Ride. You can see all the fan stops, and you can, if you want to meet me, I'll be there, but so will Richard Petty and Herschel Walker and all those guys. All right, let's check that chuck. Check that chuck, you big old, woo, you got those pea greens on that you love. I do love these because they're so comfortable. Did a lot of walking this weekend, but I do a lot of walking every day. White toe, boot bottom, cane forward, vent holes. What is that? Tan and black. Matching shoestrings, one eye down, double knotted for safety. These are, say it with me, y'all, these are some handsome chucks. Let's check the office. Here's one of my favorite pictures. That's Rat and Biggin in front of Guinevere. Guinevere is my buddy Rod Street's FXR, and that's at my house. Now those girls are 38 and 39. Oh, it goes by so fast. You ever notice that the older you get, the faster time flies? What was Grandma Goldie doing 76 years ago today, April 21st, 1949, was a Thursday. Grandma wrote, I washed today. I bought me an electronic sweeper. Electronic sweeper, 1949. Dick went to town. Dixie stayed all night with Monty Ruth. Okay. Maybe it's Mary Ruth. I don't know what it says. Dad joke. My boss told me to dress for the job that I want, not dress for the job that I have. So the next day I came to work dressed as Tom Landry. Tom Landry was always one of my biggest heroes. Even though I didn't know him as a player, I just knew him as the head coach of the Cowboys. He was such a class act. And so I always tried to be thankful of that, use that example that he set, and I'm thankful that I've met his son, Tom Landry Jr., and he's a very nice man as well. This Saturday, April the 26th, is the Vlas show, which the Vlas is like a cholo bike, kind of a lowrider motorcycle. I got people coming from all over the country, so I'm excited about that. And then on Tuesday, April 29th, is the Midget Burlesque. I'm excited about that. We have tickets for sale here. You can call up here, 214-357-0707. Talk to my daughter, Lena, and she will sell you some tickets. I think I have some on my desk. Let's see. Got that. Got that. There you go. So they got them in all different price ranges. But it's going to be a good show, and I'm excited about it. How about some 1960s and 70s slang? Mac Daddy. Remember that? That guy's the Mac Daddy. Hey, hand me that charger over there. This one? No, give me that Mac Daddy next to it. Mac Daddy meant the best, the coolest, whatever. Get off the couch, a motivational minute. Stand strong and never give up. It's hard to do, but we can. All right, I got to go. Remember, there ain't no place like this place. Love you, Alice. Bye, y'all.